Hey everyone, well today we're going to review a whiskey whose story goes way beyond the liquid in this bottle. We're going to review Eric LeGrand Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 88 proof. So first to the story of the amazing man behind this whiskey. Eric LeGrand was a defensive tackle, star player, who played college football for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. On October 16, 2010, as a junior, playing in a game against the Army Black Knights at MetLife Stadium right here in New Jersey, number 52, Eric LeGrand, suffered a severe spinal cord injury in the fourth quarter of the game during a tackle to the Army ball carrier during a kickoff to Army. As a result, Eric LeGrand was paralyzed from the neck down. Since then, the amazing courage, spirit, strength, and determination that Eric LeGrand showed in his recovery and rehabilitation is honestly beyond inspirational and kind of makes you feel that anything is possible if you truly believe. So Eric's story is he basically lives to dispel the misconception that those living with paralysis just can't enjoy life's finer pleasures, including drinking whiskey. So basically, what he did was he founded the LeGrand whiskey brand in partnership with Brian Axelrod. And basically, the interesting thing here is that Eric found that the precision, the patience, and the trust that's needed in the whiskey making process very much parallels and certainly is familiar with the process in his own grueling recovery. And so there's sort of a parallel between the process and patience and time of making whiskey and also the process and patience and determination in his own recovery. So it's kind of very, very interesting. And the timing of doing this review is quite well timed because, if I'm not mistaken, they are celebrating their 1-year anniversary of this whiskey brand. So it's kind of an interesting timing to do this. And last week, I did have a pour of this at an Italian restaurant here in New Jersey, and I really liked it. And it was just a pour, so I was like, I'm going to go ahead and get the whole bottle, have one at home, and do this review. And an interesting thing here, is kind of very important to know, is that $5.20 from every case sold is donated to the Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation. So that's just an interesting thing, and it's listed right here on the back of the bottle. Really incredible. And now to the whiskey. So this is produced by LeGrand Spirits out of Bardstown, Kentucky. It is 88 proof. I believe it is source whiskey. I think it's distilled in Owensboro, Kentucky, and bottled in Bardstown, Kentucky. It is aged at least 2 years. It is labeled as a straight bourbon whiskey. So it definitely, and it says it there, it is aged at least 2 years. Could be more, but at least 2 years. I do not know the mash bill. I actually direct messengered Eric LeGrand and asked him, but I just did it before. So I didn't get it back yet, but if I happen to get that or he's able to tell me, I will post it in the comments when I actually post this review. So now let's crack the bottle open. I loved it as as a pour, and I want to see how it tastes right out of the bottle right here. So let's get in the glass. Before we crack this open, I just want to show you what the bottle looks like from the front. It has Eric LeGrand's number 52 and the word believe at the top, and it says it's his signature. There's a little story here. See that quick. Kind of paraphrases what I described before. And then some explanation here. And as I said, on the back, it does say $5.20 per case donated to the Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation. Very cool. I'm going to get it in the glass right now. Okay, so we have this in a glass. That was a nice cork pop. I happen to think this is a really nice looking bottle too. It's kind of like a medium color. Certainly not overly light, and it's only aged maybe 2+ years, but it's not to say it's dark, but it's certainly not light either. So let's give this a nose right away. It's nice light. I mean, there's 80 proof. I'm not getting any ethanol. maybe some brown sugar, kind of light. All right, let's give it a taste. Cheers. This is the taste that I got in the restaurant last. I just remember getting some nice sweet corn. I got to be honest with you, for 88 proof, that has a nice finish. That really does. That is not what I expected from 88 proof. It's funny, I had it last week, but now I'm noticing something else about it. That's a longer proof. That is a longer finish than I remember. Sweet corn, vanilla. It's light, but it drinks and its finish is. I'm not saying it feels like 110, 120 proof, but this definitely. I do think this drink's above its proof. I don't think this tastes to me like an 88 proof whiskey. Now it's funny because I've gotten into, as I said in other videos, over time, higher proof whiskeys, higher rise. I've certainly got into, definitely higher proofs, but this is nice. And you know what? Sometimes, there's a good variation between the high proof and sometimes having an easy sipper. This is definitely an easy sipper, but by no means, I think this drink's beyond 88 proof. Definitely as far as its flavor, that is just, again, I think that is a nice finish. This is a real nice sipper. So basically, I am getting that. I'm trying to see. I'm kind of on the fence. If I do end up finding out what the mash bill is, just really for me, it's a degree of rye in here. I am getting certainly some sweet corn. It is a bourbon. It is a straight bourbon whiskey. Obviously, corn is a percentage. I don't know what it is as far as the percentage, but I am definitely getting a sweet corn taste. Trying to see what amount of rye spice may be in there. I feel this is pretty well balanced. Again, for an 88 proof whiskey. So this confirms what I did think in the restaurant when I had the pour, which led me to want to purchase this bottle. And it's for two reasons. First of all, I wanted to purchase it for two reasons, certainly at least. Number one, the whiskey in the restaurant really tasted good, and I really enjoyed it. And then beyond that, aside from this, is just a great. Part of this goes to this Christopher and Dana Reed Foundation. This is a great story. There's just so many reasons why you want to purchase this and enjoy this, and it's it really is an enjoyable whiskey, and just a great story with it. There's so many good things that are connected with this. So again, I have to say, as I do this review, this is a very enjoyable whiskey. And Eric LeGrand, definitely, during the time that I've gotten to read up on his story and prepare for this review, and even last week in the restaurant, and I exchanged a couple of messages with him on TikTok as well as Instagram. I have a tremendous amount of respect for Eric LeGrand and his story, and his courage and just so many great qualities about the man. So cheers to you, Eric LeGrand, and cheers to everyone. Thanks for watching. This is definitely a good one. It's a nice sipper. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Take care.